Hello, hello. Welcome to the championship center build. This is my JOKIC build. It's a triple double threat. Can do everything on the court. Got this build all the way up to MVP. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to easily get it to Hall of Fame once I start playing more games. But let's get right into the attributes so we can get into the highlights. I'm going to be posting a lot of game footage from this build. This Jokic build is this Joker build is really broken. It's really fun to play. First, we're going to go into the finishing. We're going to have an 86 close shot. That's mostly tied to the post control uh, that you're going to have. Your post control one, you're going to be one of your most dangerous weapons. A lot of people don't have really high post defense, but that you're going to be able that also gets you um, the I think it helps with your um, unpluckable. I'm trying to see what the unpluckable is. You said yes, so that post control at 86 going to get you the unpluckable at silver. So it's going to really help with your dribbling and maintaining the ball. But there's also where you're going to be able to do you're going to have high midi 87. So that's going to be able to where you get your post fades off. You're going to have really good standing dunks. You could be able to do that off your drives and also off the rebound. So it's pretty easy to slow down right before you go into a dunk and do a standing dunk instead of a regular dunk. Um, and that's going to get you, that's what our finishing is on this build. Be very dangerous at the post like Jokic. We're going to get for your 7 foot height. We're going to be as trim as possible so we can get as fast as possible and having a 7'3" wingspan. And with those physical attributes, that gets you 87 mid-range shot. You know what I mean? You'll be able to pull up off the dribble. They stop your drive, slower centers, or the center has good perimeter defense. You'll be able to do hop step shots backwards or to the side, to get an open shot pretty easily. And with your post control, it's going to be almost unstoppable. Um, if you include the badges increase that you can get up to MVP and Hall of Fame level post committee. We're gonna have a max 3-point shooting. We're gonna have max free throws, so you're gonna be able to get as many. You'll be surprised at how many times you'll be the one shooting the free throw and getting the extra points. And at center, in random rec, where not everyone's gonna let you, run center point, getting all the points and looks that you can is pretty important. We're gonna have really good passing. We're gonna move to the ball handling now. You're gonna have 85 pass accuracy. So that's going to be able to get you dimer and all the things that you want out of your passing. Be able to throw the ball up the court pretty accurately. We're going to have, for our size, max ball handle 70 and max speed of ball 65. That gets you some really good signatures, some Giannis, some really dangerous signatures actually, and some good movement speed. We're going to moving on. We're going to have 82 interior defense. We're going to have really at maxed out perimeter defense. This helps for your closeout for all the spread centers. That's on the league with good positioning. At 84 block, you'll be pretty solid down on defensively on the paint. Be able to really have good contests. Now let's go over to our rebounding. We want to make sure that our defensive rebounding was as high as possible with the shooting that we can have. So that with that, if you compare that with the 77 vertical, having a pretty decent vertical, that really helps you snag rebounds and stay competitive on the rebounding end. I only have 5 cap breakers, and I used all of them on offensive rebound to get that up to 81. So the rebounding feeling really nice. This center, we got max speed, so you're going to be able to, and max agility, so you're going to be able to close the distance on the perimeter and run fast breaks. And, in the modern NBA, you need to be able to run. So this is a very modern center build. 78 strength was a great break point. for the defensive reasons, for the badges that you can get for like post lockdown um and all the defensive badges. That 78 and the 82 makes really good. I haven't got dominated in the post at all. Like haven't been Shaq dunked or anything like that. I think that's a really good this year. I think strength isn't that as important as it was, and a lot of people aren't running really high strength. And like I said, we have 77 vertical. And I'll show you what the shades of this build are. So this is what the build looked like. The shades of the build. You get triple double threat. You get the shades of some of the best centers in the league. You get Joel Embiid, MVP center, Jokic, MVP center, Carl Anthony Towns, 20 plus point game center. Um, your cap breakers kind of increase that offensive glass weakness, so there's really no weaknesses on the build. Um, I'm really actually very proud of the build. So let's hurry up and get to these highlights so you can see how the build plays. So I have so many different highlight games from this build. I'm going to be uploading more games in the future. I've had some crazy games, some 30-point triple doubles. But I kind of chose these two highlights, because I found them entertaining. This one's a more recent highlight of a recent game. I want to show you one for how to get build been playing recently. This is playing with some high level people and MVP with all purples. So I wanted to tip off. I think as you've seen there, get to play over here. They always try to swipe get you under your double team, but that's where that unpluckable kicked in. I saw that he had the step on his man, so he was able to make the play, finish the playoff. Yeah, get the point in the paint, get that 86 up close, hit him with a pump fake, and went up for the easy two. So I got 2 rebounds at this point and an assist. My teammates made a good dime pass inside right there. That's some of the inside defense that we got going on. My team gets a block. I hustle down, get the rebound. Dime up, straight up the court. Full court pass to another assist. We pull up the icon. See he's gonna be open. He was even gonna be open for the shot, but he had the step, so he went in and made the layup. Give me another assist. Easily able to snag that rebound on this player. Dribble the ball up the court. They're trusting me with the ball as Jokic hit my man with the jab step. Took a step back and was able to nail the three. It was a great build for 5-out too. You can run while you're standing in the post. It's good for 5-out. It's good for picking the ball up and finding, getting assists. I get another rebound and a full court assist right there. I run in the fast break. Had some decent teammates. He comes up, pulls up for the midi. I get the ball in the post. I was able to spin right off the post guy. He was in bad position. Went to the right area. Got the standing duck on the inside. Icons up. Hit the open man. Another running the fast break again. And I'm already badged up. That's already the second half, and I'm well on my way to a triple double already in this build. In this game, pick up the steal, icons up, accurate pass, and we get another assist. They go down, throw some bull. We get the rebound. We're taking the ball down. They think they're going to easily steal. If not, but when they overplay you like that leaves some very glaring mismatches, or if you're able to read the floor, you're able to get those assists easily. Play some good defense, lock down, find another person open, and we're already close to completing our triple-double, and it's only the second quarter. Teammates have some good IQ there. We're obviously blowing this team up out the water. Even in the pole, and they can't handle it, so they quit out, and that's the end of that first game. This is an earlier game. This is how the build. I chose this game because I don't think all the stats was complete. I mean, it was high up, but all the main stats was there, but I don't think it's quite finished polished version. I'll be, like I said, I'll be uploading more videos soon. Some of the crazy games I've had. These are some good games. That last one's gonna be crazy, but this is also a good game. But I think it's entertaining because I also had another teammate who went crazy during this game, and all the different stats that we have. So I get the rebound there. Uh, we show them how this game shows you how not only are you dangerous on the ball, you're off the ball. You know what I mean? So I've attracted the double team, and this power forward continually have to help this center, and that leaves our power forward open to make a lot of plays. And that guy right there takes advantage of that guy, gets another quick dunk. My teammate gets cooked right there on the step back. So just showing you some of these game highlights. They're able to knock. I think this game was quite a bit closer than the game that we just seen. You see, I was easily able to get by my man right there. Took the ball up, pass it, made the power forward double team me. Boom, hit a good three. I get the rebound again. Pass the ball up into a fast break. I'm not sure what happens there. The guy thinks he can dunk on me, but we still have too good of defense. Pass the ball around, and our power forward makes a great shot right there. It's not too contested, but they were able to get some looks there. This center wasn't a bad center. I remember this guy. I think he ends with a double himself, but he made a good play on the inside right there. Right now, I'm not really scoring no points. Getting the rebound, you know what I mean? They're playing some really tough. They're not playing tough defense on me. They're just leaving other people, leaving other people open to make sure I don't score right now. He makes a good backdoor lock down my man right there. They make a good backdoor cut, get a dunk. My man gets the rebound right there. He doesn't own an outlet pass to the other teammate. They go up for 2 points. So this game is going really back and forth right now. Just trying to be a good teammate, trying to get involved. He again he knows when he's wide open, and this is an easy shooting year, so he's able to take advantage of that. He makes another wide open three, but they're not backing down. They're actually ahead by 2 after that behind the back 3-point right there. This guy gets an easy midi. I was going to step up, but my guy was running right down the paint anyway. So I'm open in the 3. They're seeing that I'm not really getting the ball too much. Open in the corner. They're slow to pass me the ball, and they get a turnover right there and a dunk. So I'm probably telling them a little bit about it. Get covered in 3, paint's wide open. Their power forward again is slacking on ours, and he's a high scoring power forward. He takes advantage. Guy wins the box out and leaves for 2 rounds. The guy has a very concentrated rebounding type build. This is his only strength. He's trying to execute it to the best of his ability. But I'm able to get a stop right there on him. So he gets the rebound, but I lock him down in the post. I'm able to finally get onto board. I'm telling them that they're leaving me open, and I'm getting some opportunities now. So I'm able to get the ball a little bit more. That guy called for it, and I was calling for it. That AI should have gave it to me and not in the paint. You know what I mean? So I have some teammates who are not really, we would be winning. I'm letting them know we would be winning if you guys just gave me the ball more. You know what I mean? They have to super overcompensate for what I'm doing. I get the ball right there again. Boom. Instantly find, there's 2 people in the paint. Instantly find someone open. And they give this guy, that power forward is just, I think he's going for steals or double teaming, but he is getting fried. I find myself, it's probably an Xbox player. Every time I find an Xbox player on this game, very few of them are really, truly that good. That's how it feels when I play inside these random breaks. As you can see, it's the second half, and I still only have 2 points right now. But they give it to me into the corner, and I'm showing them that I can knock it down at a high clip. If I get the ball at the right times. He gets the ball again, misses, put back. Um, gets the putback, so I get some points on the board. Um, that guy, I think he right now had 25 points and a half. That high speed let me get the ball, get down into position faster than the other guy can get back. And I was wide open for the three, so I ended up with 10 points in the second half. That guy was actually blocking me out, but I still got the rebound, so I'm still competing at a high level with this pure rebounding build with good positioning, while also still scoring points. That's that free throw that you seen. Was able to get that free throw,
Yeah.
dish it down into there, and he put in work on that guy. This guy, A Boppin, is uh, really scoring on this guy. I get off my center for 1 second. He shows that if I'm not the man guarding him, he's gonna put up wicked numbers. Before the half gets out, I might get down onto the wing. You can catch some, catch a three at the hash and be able to knock it down for the buzzer beater. Ended that point, I'm having a really good half, 14 points, but the other guy's shooting so much and getting so many open shots that you making me look like I'm not having a great game, although I'm one of the focal points of the game. You see they're slow to see me down. I don't like playing with teams that are like that. You know what I mean? The big man with all the effort and work that he's doing, you should, if he's under the goal or he makes a wide open cut, as a teammate, you should really be looking to take advantage of that guy. And that guy, he having a killer game. I didn't like him that much because he didn't work with me like he should have. Like right there, he tried to work for that shot, that fadeaway shot missed when I was standing next to him wide open, and I've set him up several times a game. So this game, while I do work, I could have had a lot more shots. They don't really know what they're doing. They're trying to guard the lane and the put back, so they kind of leave me open to just drift back and hit an easy wide open midi shot. That guy was 12 and 17. I'm 6 and 6. So they filter the ball to an AI. You hate when the AI takes the shot, and then you hate when he's wide open and still misses. Those are just the most demoralizing. We're still down. We're down about 7 points. Like I said, if you want for some of the mistakes these guys were making, the way these guys didn't get me involved as much as they should have. I like that. That's what they should have been doing the whole time, and they finally, passed it to me on the inside like they should. And I get the easy standing dunk. That guy, pure post player, put in his post work, but he's slow and had a bad transition back, and I was able to make him pay for it because I have, my build is very athletic, very fast, and still strong. I'm able to get the rebound right there. I'm blocking out this post player, and I was able to make the full court pass. That guy came in there and dunked on everyone's head. I get the ball, find the wide open person, although it was an AI, but with our high passing and dishing ability, that dimer activated. He made it. Your plus player still think he's gonna get some easy points. Got good positioning and good defense and good athletic ability to contest this guy. I know he just wants to cut in and get a bunch of offensive rebounds. So I have to always make sure that I'm between him and the basket and good positioning. That's that defense. Almost a two-way triple double threat, but it's almost a two-way triple double threat. Slow transition, get an easy standing dunk on the inside. That guy got the sprinting, the speed boosting, just sprinting towards the basket. Rim ran really hard. He was able to get a little layup in. Pass the ball around. Now that they got me involved, I got 22 points going to the fourth quarter, and leading came back now. It's a closer game. This team still making some mistakes. Guards really not involved too much, doing too great in the game. This guy is ball hogging. So I'm able, when they pass it, he draws a lot of attention right there. The AI make a good cut inside, make a good pass. He was open for the wide dunk, but you know what I mean. So I didn't get the assist from there, but the 3 points is technically better. Anyway, I'm open on the back door. He doesn't pass it. He
AI
passes
just
it
ain't
to
wild enough to
AI
stop me.
instead, and the AI misses, but I'm able to
Or with a
get the
dunk
rebound
game,
and
bro.
clean it
I'm
up.
a retard. Ooh.
Got some more front court there. Even though
Yeah,
he
we
got the
done.
rebound, I'm
I
in
gotta clutch this
defensive
rebound
position, so
though.
he's not able to take
Yeah, with
advantage,
60 drop
and I
with
get the
60 drops
defensive
though.
rebound right there. I think my
Yeah,
guy's
y'all
a little
tripping.
frustrated trying to guard
We're
me
giving us
while I'm
speed too
spreading
with
the
every
floor
rebound.
out and making great cuts.
Ooh.
And because the other guy, because the other guy's not doing great defense on the power forward, he gets a good cut down the midside, dunks
They
on
stopped
me.
me. They
Don't
stopped me.
like that. Get the rebound. They fouling up, and actually I clean up these two free throws to have a good 28 point
Yeah,
in that
calm
game
down.
with
I'm about to take a
28
down on
points,
you.
13 rebounds,
Oh,
six
my dude get
assists.
back
The
at
other
me.
guy shot
Wow,
10
why not just eat me
times
there?
more than me.
I'm about to move it. I'm about to
My
move it
power
back.
forward did, but I kept my man to only 15 points. But this is the build, and I hope you had a good time. If you enjoyed what you've seen, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you very much.